The three men, Reigne, Dale, and Raymond headed quietly towards the room where the three girls were held. At that moment, Ingrid was looking for a way for them to escape when Reigne Martin peeked by the window and caught Ingrid standing on a stool, grappling the ceiling of the room. And there he saw Ariane sitting on an old sofa and Monique was in a corner, fretting in loneliness.
We have to get them out of here. Dale, now. While there's no one around and the men were having their merrymaking. My men were outside to back us up, Reigne said while in tears and with fear in his eyes.
Dale was unmoved and stared at his brother sternly. No, you still don't get it, do you? These girls were not the only hostages here, but you also. Dale grimaced, which made Reigne look dumbfounded. What? He asked. I didn't summon you here for your assistance. You were brought here as my prisoner. You see, all these were planned to get back at Dad. Seeing you gone, dead, he'd lose his mind. Because you see, you're the only son he had, and me? I was just a mistake to him, a dust that can easily be discarded. And the girls? They will be a goner, too. They will be disposed together with you. All of you are goners. Kaput. Then he laughed wickedly.
Reigne, in such anger, he collared Dale and furiously said, Are you really out of your mind? Me, your brother, would rather get rid of me because of your anger and dismay toward father. You'd rather get rid of me than fix this with Dad. I don't know what happened to your mind that you seemed lost control of it. You wanted to rid of me for what, huh? And both brothers fought each other until Dale could almost weaken and lost his balance out of Reigne's rage.
Then Dale yelled in pain, Stop! You think I like this? Reigne stopped and raised his brother to stand. If Dad had only been fair, he treated you as if you were the only son in the family. And then you changed too. Since Ariane came into your life, you pushed me away. You evicted me out of the villa, then you ousted me from my job as COO when I never asked for it.
Reigne softened then said, I've been there for you, always. But it was you who pushed me to the wall. Your conduct was inappropriate towards my fiancée. You disrespect her and all she wanted was to help you, in the way she could. But you looked at things differently to the point of getting insecure. I loved Ariane and I am protecting her from your wrath towards her. But it doesn't mean I hated you or I discard you as my brother. I only want you to think well and learn from your mistakes. Dad didn't have a choice to exclude you in the circle of the board of directors because it was too early for you, thinking that you're still immature. But you looked at it in a different, or rather, wrong perspective.
Whoa, wrong perspective. Now, you're turning the table around and blame me for creating chaos, huh? I guess we really don't see eye to eye because you think of yourself as the high and mighty son of Henry Morrison. It would be better for us to part ways, since I was not treated as part of the family. I hated you. I'm no longer your brother, and I'm cutting our ties. Dale shoved his brother away and spoke to his men in a gruff voice. Take him away. Now.
Reigne grappled to free himself from Dale's men. What are you doing? Dale, you're out of your mind. You're crazy, man.
Yeah, maybe I'm crazy, but your dad will surely lose his mind when he sees you heaving your last breath until life's snuffed out of you. Isn't that great? Not only did I have my revenge, but I completely see him defeated and mentally deranged. Wow, isn't that great?
Dale's men threw him in a basement with his eyes blindfolded. Then Raymond ordered them to bound him on a chair, and because Reigne won't stop cursing, they covered his mouth with a duct tape.
Then Raymond spoke. I want you to listen to the screams of the girls, especially your precious Ariane. You will know why once the game starts. Raymond grinned mockingly.
Reigne was trying to be heard, so Raymond removed the tape so he could speak.
Please, leave them out of this. It was me whom Dale wanted, not the girls. Please.
Oh yes, There's much as valuable than taking you captive. You wait and you'll find out soon enough. And after we're done with our plan for them, it will be your turn. As for now, this will be my last goodbye to you, Master Reigne." Then Raymond laughed audaciously.
Wait, Raymond, you're a good person. Why had you let Dale influenced you? You can still get out from this. Don't let things fall on you, then regret later.
Regret later? You think I'm a good person? I could have been, Reigne, but I couldn't forget what Henry Morrison did to my father, in which you also added more fire to my father's predicament. You want to know who my father was? Raymond faced him and said, "My father was George Collins. Does it ring a bell?"
Reigne was startled. George Collins is your father.
Yes, if you didn't come to the picture and meddle with the board's decision, my father could have been still alive today.
Who is George Collins and what is Reign's involvement that led him to Raymond's anger and revenge?
Part 100 follows next. Don't miss the coming few exciting episodes so you won't miss how this story ends. Thanks for watching.